Hey everybody, what's up? Alright, here's the little YJ again. What are we going to do to it this time? Let me think about this. Well, it's time to make her look a little more rugged. Get rid of some of the bling bling. It's not so much I don't like the chrome. It's just as much as the chrome that's on it doesn't look good. Meaning, we'll show you. Look right here. See those little pits? All those places like that? Chrome's peeling off of it. There's some more places right here. Not to mention all the bug splatter. I'm not going to buy a new one. That one don't look good. So there's only one thing left to do. We're going to black it out. Now I'm not going to use rattle can spray paint. That's just cheap and cheesy. But what I am going to do is some good old heavy duty bed liner. So next thing we got to do, we got to get this thing out of here. Okay, to get this stainless steel overlay right here, to get it off, you got right here, which is a T25 here, 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 and you got one under here and one under there. And of course, when you get ready to take these off, you got your 4 screws here, 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 and there. But alright, see these things right here where the hood has been resting on it for so long, there's so much crud built up under them. What I had to do, here's a T25 torque bit. What I did, I positioned it, well first of all, it was flush. Right at the top of it, it was flush with crud. So I had to take this right here, this little pick. I kept digging junk out of it, so I got it to where I could take the T25 bit, put it in place, and I could feel it catch. You try to twist and rotate a little bit, you can feel it catch. Then from there I took a hammer and kept tapping on the top of it, not smacking it hard, just enough to break that crud loose inside here to make the torque bit fit. Then you can take your torque bit and your ratchet and just take out the screws. So let me take out the screws and get this thing off. Be right back. Okay, I'm going to give y'all a little suggestion. These things are an absolute pain in the butt to come out. And I tried my best to be all nice and pretty and take it out the right way, but it was just not going to cooperate. Because what we got here is these little plastic inserts here that go into the core support. Let me get a screwdriver, point some things out there for you. It goes into the core support right in here. So what happens is those things are stripped. Those screws will not come out. So what I ended up taking and doing, taking a screwdriver, putting right on top of those plastic inserts, splitting them. Then I took the screwdriver, I'm going to knock that screw down through the core support. Then you'll be able to take and grab hold of the whole thing at the bottom and pull it out on both sides. Up top, these things right here, again, being a pain in the butt, I ended up ripping the little pads out, and they've already screwed up. They're ready to come out, but I got to pull the bottom first. So, long story short, you're going to end up needing new screws and stuff when you put this back together anyway, because you see that the rubber bumpers here are wore out. This is going to require a hardware run to Lowe's when I put it back together, but that's okay, because I'm going to put some different bolts in. This crap is not going back in. So, I've got this bottom about ready to pull, so I'm going to pull it out. Well, that was a bear, but I finally got that rascal off there. And you see, well, it's all red front end. If you look, I've already got one of the headlight rings off. Here's laying there. What you got is a screw here, 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 and there. So I'm gonna take the headlight rings out, and I'm gonna probably go ahead and shoot them tonight. There's that steel cover laying here on the ground, and I'm kind of tossing around some ideas. I'm thinking about coming in behind this right here, put some kind of a grill guard mesh back in behind this before I paint it. So I'm probably going to run to Lowe's in a little bit. It's about to get dark on me, and my son and I fixed to go watch X-Men, the new X-Men. So may stop by Lowe's on the way and see what kind of cool stuff we can find to make grill guard. Radiator guards going in between right here. So that's where I'm at the moment. Well, there it is with the hood down. No headlight rings. Just like crap. But that's alright. When we get that grill guard done, paint the headlight rings, it's going to look much better. Kind of toss around the idea of throwing some angry eyes at it too. Stay tuned, we'll see what happens. Well, here I got a piece of sandpaper, and it's probably a bit overkill. You can probably use like 120 grit, something like that, or even 220. This is 80 grit because I just found it laying there, so I'm just going to go ahead and scratch it up with that. I mean, after all, I am shooting it with bed liner. Even if I was using plastic dip to shoot it with, it wouldn't show the scratches that bad anyway, and it would guarantee a good solid bite to the plastic and to the metal. So anyway, 80 grit paper, I'm going to sand this sucker and shoot it. Alright, got the headlight ring all sanded up and ready to paint. And here's what I'm painting it with. This right here is a Harbor Freight special. And about $6-8 a can, something like that, I don't remember exactly. But what I'm doing is, you get on Google, type in Harbor Freight coupons. And over with the top search part, the top part of the page, the search returns, you'll see where you can print out a coupon that says it's 20% off one single item. Well, what I do is, because I work probably about a mile away from a Harbor Freight, I'll print one off, go down there, and one day buy a can, go down there another day, buy a can. So I just keep doing it until I get as much as I need. That way I get to save as much money as possible. So I'm going to start shooting some paint on this thing, or truck bed coating actually. Okay, right down here I had a few little small rust spots, so I took a wire brush, my DA, cleaned all that up, turned around and shot a little paint over top of it. Now over here, I'm going to take the DA also, rough up all that chrome right there, get all that roughed up, and then I'm going to shoot that bed liner stuff all over that. So I'm going to grab the DA and start sanding. Now you can see the backside right here, I've already shot it. Again, I took my DA and a steel brush, got down inside there and knocked out all that loose rust and stuff. And now, let's paint the front side. Okay, here's what you want to do. Get my can, shake it up good, and you just want to hold it probably about 8 inches or so, and keep it moving. Just lay a coat down. Your first coat, just kind of give it a halfway bit covering. Also, you see down inside the grill here, make sure you get down inside there real well. Get all your angles. And of course, I'm shooting. If you just lay down like on a piece of plywood or something like that, you wouldn't have to deal with all this grass, but I don't know, I'm not being a very patient person. And waiting on a friend of mine right now, we're fixing to run to the junkyard. I discovered a CJ that had body armor on it. In a junkyard, like you never see Jeeps or Wranglers or Renegades or anything like that in a junkyard around this area. But I did not have the tools with me to cut the body armor out. Well, I got the tools today, and we're going to be heading that way to hopefully a body armor still on that Jeep. I know the CJ's a little different, quite a bit different from the YJ's as to where the gas lid and all that stuff's located. That's not a big deal. I got other plans. So, alright. Kind of boring you sit here watching me paint this, so I'm going to go ahead. Got a bug flying on my face. So I'm going to go ahead and finish painting this right here, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, one last final trick. Alright, once you get all your coverage done, now you get all the chrome or whatever your base coat color is, once it's all covered, you want that, at least I do. If you hold it close and keep it going close, you'll lay it down a little smoother. If you hold your can back, I'm back saying probably close to 18 inches, maybe even 2 feet or so, and spray, because that pattern now large and creates a good texture. Me personally, I want that texture. And if you don't, what you do is stay close like this, but I'm not going to mess it up. If you stay close like that, you don't want the texture. And that's just it. Alright, she's all painted. We gotta wait for her to dry. On top of this thing, up around that grill area up top when it's on the Jeep, there's some rubber bumpers goes up there. I'm having a hard time finding them things. I went to every hardware store around here to look for anything that's close. Can't find anything. As soon as my friend Wayne gets here, we're going to be heading to the junkyard. I'm going to pull that body armor off of the Jeep. And hopefully I might get lucky and find some little rubber bumpers or something I can use. If not, I guess I'll be contacting Quadratech so I can order me some bumpers. Anyway, until we get to that point, we just got to let this dry. Alright, see y'all next step. Okay, you see I have one of these little rubber bumpers installed here. These, I couldn't find the Jeep parts around here. And I guess, to be honest with you people, if you would have a little more sense than I do, call Quadratech or whoever, look around on eBay. Get these bumpers right here and get the little inserts that goes inside there. Make life a lot easier on yourself. I'm really good at wanting to punish myself and do things the hard way. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. Those are not G parts. Those are actually GM parts. I was at the junkyard, not junkyard, but a Chevrolet car getting stripped out, and I popped these things right here off. And what they are, they're the hood bumpers. Whenever you close the hood on the GM, like your Chevrolet Celebrity or your Buick Regals or whatever, these right here is the little bumpers that the hood sits down on top of. What I'm doing, you see it's got all this black area right here, this post. That hole you see right there actually goes through all this and stops right along there. So I'm cutting that post off even with this surface here, giving me this. I run this bolt down through it. It's a number 1024 stainless steel screw. I run that down through there to get it started. And then I take this washer, goes on the back, so I'm going to have to do this with one hand, people. Goes here. Then show you something real quick. See the size of those holes right there? That's where those bumpers are having to go through right there. Now that hole right there, this washer for the number 8s, this is actually a number 8 washer. Number 10 screw, but number 8 washer. Fits great right over the shaft of the screw. That works out real well. But I'm actually using a number 10 washer behind, pull this back out. I'm using a number 10 washer on the inside of that right there, because the 10 washer will not go through this hole right here, giving the place for the nut, which I'm using these nylon lock nuts. Got the nylon insert into it so they don't back out, to hold all that in. So there's the trick I'm using for my bumpers. I'm going to get these put in real quick. Alright, check it out. Black grill is totally complete. It's in. Got the headlight buckets screwed in good, even though it needs to be cleaned. I've been driven it a day or two since I completed the black grill. But it looks so much better. Now I do want to point out a couple things just to be totally honest about it. I showed you on one of those shots where I was putting those rubber bumpers in that the hood bumps onto. Notice I'm going to get some different bumpers. It works, but I'm a picky person, so therefore it's a little bit something I don't like. Look over here. See, it sits right down on the fender bumpers like it's supposed to. Got proper gappage here. But as you come across, the gap expands. It's not sitting on the bumper here. Alright, these bumpers I got from GM, off of a General Motors car. It's like a, I don't know, Celebrity or whatever the crap it was. I really don't remember. They're a little too thick. So I am going to call Quadratech and get the proper hood bumpers and change them out. But overall it looks great. I'm not too happy about that, but like I said, I just got to get the right bumpers that goes in between the hood here and the grill. But overall, I love the look over at chrome. I'm not really a chrome fan. So you see my hood hinges and my cowl grill right there, they're all chromed out. I'm going to black them out to match my grill. Eventually I'm going to start prepping it for paint. But there you go, people. Blacked out grill using bed liner. Looks good. So if y'all like my video, give me a thumbs up. If you really like my channel, subscribe. And people, I've seen some really a good burst in subscribes here lately. I appreciate that huge. I do. So, and spread the word. Share them out to your other. Share the video to your Facebook, to your Twitter, to your YouTube channel if you have one. Share the knowledge so everyone can learn from this. So, Most of all, again, thanks for everything for you guys have been doing with the subscribes, the likes, everything. It really helps a lot. I really appreciate it. So, I don't know what else to say about it. Everyone, subscribe. Everyone, have a great day. Peace out. See y'all.